Hello there everybody, this is Alex from Hardcorian Guides, bringing my guide for BioShock Infinite on 1999 mode without using any of the dollar machines. Today, we are doing Downtown Emporia. This is episode 15 of 17, and this is the first part of Downtown Emporia. There will be a second part after this, and then after that, we head on to, I think, Comstock's house or something. Well, that's weird, because, no, I think Comstock's house is like part 2. We go to. Ah, shit. I don't remember. I believe there's at least 17 episodes I've recorded. Ah, God, it's been a while. So, in the very beginning of this, the elevator is crashing down, and of course, you know, you might take damage if you don't, you know, jump on the air hook or skyline like I did, because I'm an idiot. So, if you do that, there is a medkit down there that you could use. Now, for this area, this will probably be one of the most difficult areas for the time being, only because we have so many enemies to deal with. And to make things a little bit easier for you on this part, first of all, you know, Return to Cinder is a great weapon, or a great, you know, Viker. It's so damn handy. It's great. But one thing that makes this place a little bit easier is, one, we have a mosquito that we can activate and use that to our advantage. We have the skyline, so we just jump on enemies. And, of course, you know, getting around the map with it, of course. There's volley guns and a bunch of just different weapons that we can use around the field. And you can also just use Bucking Bronco if you wanted, and just shoot the guys right off the map. So, that's not too bad. There's plenty of salt around. There's plenty of stuff to go around. So, really, just keep trying to rely on using the mosquito. Keep popping in the mosquito whenever like a group of enemies spawn, and if you need the health, I believe there is a medkit station around here somewhere, and more than likely I'm sure Elizabeth will probably keep you stocked up. So Downtown Emporia is gonna be a real long level, guys, and I'm talking like an hour and a half here of footage, so bear with me on this one. This one's gonna be quite the long one, and we're gonna have to fight Lady Comstock multiple times. So that's not gonna end well. I don't know if we kill her off in this very episode or not. I don't remember. I think we do, but we will see. So back on track here. The first part of this area will deal with a bunch of just RPG enemies and just a bunch of typical gunmen, and then a handyman will spawn. And this is where things get a little bit tougher, because now you have to deal with this jackass. And of course, you know, shooting him in the heart is always a good way of doing it. Of course, you can just possess RPG guys and have them try to shoot him as well, and have him basically be distracted if you actually left him alive, which I'm not sure if you have to kill them for him to spawn. I think so, but if you don't, well, you can use that. There's also a decoy that you can use. It's straight across right from over here where the medkits are at. And what I'm doing right now is a little bit dangerous, but it can work if you do it efficiently enough, is having this box of medkits right here, so I can just keep healing up, get that invincibility, whip out the volley gun on his ass, and just keep shooting right in the heart and kill him. That's my plan for right now. But if you need a good getaway escape, there is, like I said, a decoy that you can spawn with a tear not too far from here. So if you use that to your advantage, the handyman will just go straight toward that, basically getting off your ass. Now, what you could do, theoretically, if you wanted, you could just keep riding the skyline and, you know, wait for him to jump on the skyline, jump off it, and then shoot him right in the heart when he's right on top of it. That way you have him distracted for just a little bit longer, just enough time for you to actually shoot him. So that's another quick tip for handyman I'd recommend. If you have any skylines around you, I'd say use them to your advantage. But don't try to jump toward him, because he's just going to knock you away. And same thing with like Murder of Crows. You're just going to, you know, flock them away. Yeah, they work for a little bit of time, but they don't always seem to work long enough. And when it comes to the shock jockey, he's just going to knock back the electricity, because he does have electricity inside of him. So I assume that he's more than likely used to electricity, and he's just going to blast it back. So I wouldn't recommend shocking him unless, you know for sure that, hey, that's a pretty good idea. But I feel like it doesn't work for me. So luckily for us, there's a couple different places for med packs around here, which is nice to have. I used the mosquito there just as a good getaway. That's really about it. It doesn't necessarily help too much with the handyman, but I think it does a little bit. I come up here, grab the sniper rifle, which it can do some decent bit of damage to him, especially if you shoot him right in the heart. I think he might be dead. I don't know. Actually, he might already be dead, so he might be done taken care of. But no, he's still alive. He's still running around. But again, like I said, there's plenty of different tears just all around you here that you can use to your advantage. But yeah, look at this guy's health, though. It's crazy. Like, he's still going. Ain't that just insane? Now, I'm not 100% sure on this. I haven't really tried this out myself because I'm afraid to try it out, but I wonder if maybe, like, Return to Sender could probably block off some of that damage that he does to you. I don't know. If possible, well, there's a good idea, but again, I'm not sure. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm pretty much just doing what I did in the last fight, where I'm essentially riding the rails and slowing myself down just enough for the RPG to actually, you know, be able to hit him. Sorry, guys. I'm, like, all over the place right now. It's been a while since I've recorded this, just in general, actually, by myself. I mean, I haven't recorded at all this entire weekend by myself. So, it's a little weird, and I'm trying to clear my throat and everything, and I just ate, so, yeah, that's also a problem. Not always is. I know. But anyway, yeah, right, I essentially, what I think will be the smart thing to do, instead of just wasting medkits, would just be whip out a decoy, you know, every once in a while that you get the chance, and just ride the skylines, slow down on the skylines, wait for him to jump on the skyline, and then when he's on the skyline, jump off, shoot him, and bam. Just, you know, rinse, lather, repeat. That's a slower way of doing it, but I think that could be efficient enough to help you. That's what I assume helped me, so. It didn't help all the time, but well, I didn't do it all the time. That was the thing. I didn't do it the whole time I was there. I just kept, you know, flailing around him thinking I was actually doing something to him, but honestly, it doesn't really feel like it. That might actually be the last of the handyman. I'm not sure. I don't remember if another one spawns or not. Oh, I don't know. God, I don't remember. But, again, like I mentioned earlier in this video, this is going to be the video where Lady Comstock is going to spawn, and do not hesitate. I will try my best to show you and hopefully help you prepare yourself for those forthcoming fights. Now, remember what I said in the last video. For those that didn't watch the last video or just didn't care enough and want to watch this one or whatever, I'm going to go ahead and explain this to you now. Upgrade Return to Sender as much as you can. The one that you should definitely upgrade to if you don't have enough money for both, get the whole Send for Less one. Upgrade that first, and then upgrade the ammunition one right after. Unless you're afraid you might run out of ammunition while you're fighting her, then just upgrade the ammunition one. But I feel like the Send for Less one seems to work a little bit better, because that way at least, you know, I'll have it put up in front of me, I'll do a decent bit of damage to her with just enough ammo, at least for the first fight, definitely. For the first fight, I feel like you'll probably get enough ammo to last you, and there's plenty of assaults around, so really having them fully upgraded at that time isn't exactly necessary, but at least for the second fight, I would say at least have one of the two upgrades. For sure, I would highly recommend you have that, because that second fight is going to be a bitch. Especially, like, if you really didn't want to, if you didn't upgrade for the first fight and you were going to upgrade for the second fight, maybe upgrading ammunition first might be the best idea. Like, whenever you hold it down, you actually gain ammunition for it, because there's not enough ammo in that area for you to actually last that fight with. So, there is that. But if you have enough money for both, get them both. Just get them both. That's my recommendation. But if you're afraid of Comstock Fight 1, then upgrade the Send for Less, and then that way, you know, you can at least keep using the ability, just keep shooting her down, which they have plenty of ammo, and then when you get to the second fight, upgrade the ammunition one, and then start sucking up some of the ammunition if you need it. Then you have Send for Less, so therefore, you already, you know, waste less salt. That could essentially benefit you right there. Yeah, and by the time the third fight comes in, well, we'll just keep fucking mosquitoing her ass, and then hope she dies, right? So, anyway, going on to the next area, we're going to be heading into the main part of downtown Emporia, which is going to consist of a huge, I guess you could say, market area. Because Because this place basically wraps around an entire circle. So it doesn't necessarily matter where you go first. I go this way because I'm more efficient with this way. I feel like I'm much more better at knowing where I'm going than if I went the back way. Which again doesn't matter because again it wraps around in a circle. But I always tend to go this way. So I decided to go this way again just for the hell of it. Now, the fireman himself is not too tough. I wouldn't recommend knocking him off the stage. Because you might miss out on the lockpick unless he actually, spawns a lockbox for you to pick up after he dies. Hopefully they do. They should, at least I think they should. But anyway, kill him off the way you need to kill him off. He's not that tough. I just bucking bronco him and then, shoot him from the air. Again, he's not the hardest thing in this game anymore. He was the first time we fought him. But now he's definitely one of the weaker enemies, especially the crow guy. Which even when we first fought him, he wasn't even that tough. I mean, he's never been that tough. Any of the crow users are just not that strong at all. I don't know why, they just suck. No, I think I know why, because they don't use guns. That's why. They use, like, melee weapons just to hit you. So they have to rely on teleporting, and then they smack you with a melee, which they do, like, once or twice, and then God even knows if your shield's going to break by then. So by that time, you already shot him in the head, and he's probably dead. So hopefully you got enough lockpicks for this. Again, if you didn't have enough lockpicks, killing the fireman should give you some. So you can just open up that door right there, get an infusion, and then carry on your very way. Now, if you didn't get Return to Sender in the last level, you can get it right here. Right out of that crate. So if you wanted it and didn't have it, then there you go. So again, like I mentioned in the last video, there is another part where you can essentially get Return to Sender. So I do like that. Now, be careful on this part right here, because what we're doing now is we're coming up on a nice group of enemies and then a couple motorized patriots. So this is going to be a little bit of a hectic fight. But luckily for me, I have a sniper rifle, and luckily for you, if you don't have one, there's a sniper rifle right there. So another reason why I like going this way is because I have these stairs that I can look above and have for cover. And you notice that I shot out like a giant pack of lightning crystals out there. Well, the reason being is because the motorized patriot will probably at some point in time start moving down this way, and then he'll hit it and basically just stop him from coming down the stairs. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to essentially aim for the head and aim for those little red spots like on his flags or whatever, or coming out of his shoulders. I can't really tell. Even if you blast off the head, you can still somewhat hit the head because there's still somewhat of a exoskeleton there for you to actually hurt. So go for that. Stay back here, snipe it, pick it out. Really relatively easy stuff, honestly. But of course, my fat ass, I ran out of ammo, so that screwed me over. Don't mind her, she's not there for anything. She's just there. Just a little lady, I guess. Bunch of shops in here for you to, upgrade stuff, and then of course possess so you get money out of. And I'm over here just being more greedy than I actually am being more safe. That's just me for you. That's just what I do. Oh god, it's gonna take forever. We're like 13 minutes in, and it's like, God, hurry up. We'll do it, guys. We'll do it. So there you go. I got both upgrades for Return to Sender. That's out of the way, and then I think I upgrade the lightning. Yeah, I upgrade Shock Jockey. It looks like I might upgrade to the fullest or not. I guess I skipped out on that. There was a lockpick right behind that gun machine there, so if you need that, pick it up. God, dude, yeah, I'm sorry, folks. My throat is fucked up for some reason. I don't know why. It's doing its typical bullshit again, so thanks for that. Alright, but yeah, over here, there seems to be a gun that one of the enemies dropped. That's one thing, too, is if you need a gun, just start running up over here and then killing these guys off and just get their guns. There's a pistol somewhere, and I think I picked it up at one point. God, I don't remember. Yeah, and then over here there's a freight hook, whatever you want to call it, and then you can use that to your advantage to essentially just kill off the small Ingrid bastards, but that's probably about it, really. If you kill off one of the motorized patriots, then you can at least use a crank gun to start killing off more enemies. I thought there was two of them. Where'd the other one go? Did I kill him off? Oh god, I don't remember. Nope, there he is. There he is. I think that's him. No, I'm seeing things. Okay. Yeah, I'm just seeing things. I thought there was like 2, but... God, I swear there was. I don't know, guys. My brain is like just all kinds of just messed up right now. I'm super tired. And granted, it's only like 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, so... And it's been a hell of a long weekend, too. It feels like it. We had a good time, but... God damn, did it feel like it took forever. So essentially... I think it was, me and David were trying to go up to the movie theater on Thursday to go watch it around this, like, market area that we like to go to buy games and stuff at, and they have a movie theater up there, too, and we went to go see it. It fucking sold out. So we go to Vintage Stock that's around that area, and I go to find some games to pick up, and I find Persona 4 for PS2, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne for PS2, and then Blaze Blue Continuum Shift for PS3. I was like, oh, fuck, I'll buy it as well. They were all relatively cheaper than most, Persona 4 being probably like the most expensive one out of the 3, but hey, you know, what can you do? It's Persona. So I didn't have the vanilla version. I was like, you know, I'll just buy it. I've always had the PS3 one, never had the PS2 one. My brother has a PS2 one, so I was like, alright, I'll take it. And it turned out that at that time, their stores, not just that store specifically, but a lot of other stores, their card reader was not working, and I used card, so that didn't work out very well. And they're like, do you want to put it on hold? And I was like, nah. And they're like, do you want to try it out again? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then they kept doing it. I was like, you know what? We'll just put them on hold. That way we just, you know, keep them safe. So they put it on hold for me. I also wanted to buy a structure box too for Yu-Gi-Oh cards for a Link deck, and I bought that too. And then the next day I come in, and then we were talking. Yeah, we come on the next day around like 2 o'clock or whatever, because I wake up around like 1 or 2, and we head up there. Not to go watch the movies. We didn't watch it this week, which sucks, but I was like, ah, fuck it, who cares? You know, already sold out. It's like, what's the big deal? We go up there again on the Friday straight after, and me and David were talking about Fuse. He was talking about, like, you remember that time? Like, he's like, you remember Fuse? And it's like, oh yeah, I remember Fuse. And it's like, we were talking about, like, that one time when I tweeted at Insomniac. I was like, yeah, I'm totally excited for this, because, like, we played the demo back in his old room, and I was like, it was like a co-op demo. We had fun, and then I tweeted, like, man, this is a great game, Insomniac. I can't wait till it comes out. I'm going to buy it straight away. And they're like, oh, glad that you like it. And I was like super excited. I was super giddy. I was like, oh yeah, Insomniac tweeted at me. That's great. And then I never fucking bought it. And that game came out, I don't know how many years ago. I can take a look real fast. But it came out like a goddamn long time ago. And then I just now bought it. It's funny because, like, I always wanted it. And I never ended up getting it, though. And for some reason, why is Full Moon on here? I don't know. It's got Full Moon's name on it. That's weird. This says 2013, so I think it came out in 2013. I don't know. There's. I always check the dates on the back to see if there's any indication of when it might have come out, and it looks like it might have come out in 2013. It's like, god damn, that's old. Because I know at the time I don't think I had a job, so that would have been 2013 at that point. But I did end up getting one in, like, September, and then I've been stuck there ever since, so. Lovely. Oh, yeah. I haven't been stuck in the same place ever since. It took me, like, a year to move into another place, and then back in, like, 2014, September of 2014, I've been on the same job for about almost 4 years now. But I've been at that entire job about almost 5 years now. And I hate it. Makes me miserable, but, you know, it pays good enough for me to support myself financially, so that works. And like my brother said, you know, hey, if buying games and playing games makes you happy, then why stop? You know, if buying comics and buying figurines and buying bullshit that you don't need makes you happy, well, do it. You know, why should you let somebody else come in your life and tell you how to do things, you know? And I'm like, yeah, you're right. That makes sense. That does make a lot of sense. It's funny, like, I always, like, talk like that, too. I whenever somebody talks about like their hobbies or whatever, it's like, man, I'm so embarrassed by it or something. It's like, don't be embarrassed by it. You know, look at me, look at my faggot ass. You know, like, do I do anything special? No, absolutely goddamn not. I do nothing special with my life. I do YouTube, for fuck's sake. You know, like, how special is that? And, you know, I barely have any subs in comparison to, like, the big boys out there. Yeah, I got subs, but, you know, if you compare mine to theirs, it's like, there's a big gap right there. But I still do it, and, you know, to me, this is fun. This is what I like doing, so why stop? And like I said, like, it's funny how I preach that, and then I never actually take my own advice sometimes. Sometimes I get in those moods where it's like, you know, God, I hate life, you know, this is just so stupid, this is so boring, like, what am I even doing with my life? Should I do something else with it? And then I try to go do something else, and then that doesn't work out, and I'm like, well, fuck. You know, sorry. It's like, well, fuck, now I'm fucked. You know. That happens. It happens, folks. I also wanted to go to EVO this year, which I had money to, you know, fly me and my companions out there, because they won't fucking pay. They don't have money, but that's not sort of their fault, but at the same time, but not really. They don't have any money on them because they don't have a job, so, you know, fly them out there. And most likely, me and David would participate. And, you know, I was planning on participating in EVO and doing the Blaze Blue run because I thought I was decent at the game. And then my stepdad basically told me, why bother? Because you just fucking suck. He's like, people are just going to be better than you anyway, so why waste your money going and fucking up and fucking losing? It's like, goddamn, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And that's what kind of just filtered in my brain, like, yeah, I'm wasting my life. But, you know, hey. If it pisses them off, then I guess I'm doing something right. But yeah, like, my mom wanted my stepdad to come with us because my brother. And I was like, yeesh. Because, like, I've never, well, that, and we've never been down there before. We've never been to Las Vegas before. And I'm thinking, like, I don't really, because having him come with us just wouldn't be good. Because, you know, he wouldn't do anything, and he just probably just be bored shitless, and I don't want him to have to, you know, take a day off or whatever and fuck that all up and what have you. So I basically just initially said, fuck this, let's just not do it this year. Just fuck it, you know. We'll wait until like Dalton's probably like 18 or something, and then, you know, he's got a little bit of a job, that way he can at least maybe help out with some of the pay, you know, help make things a little bit easier. And then possibly David as well, you know. It didn't really, it wouldn't cost me much to get down there, honestly. By the way, I'm not really talking, I know I'm not talking about much of the game right now, mainly because there's just absolutely nothing going on besides just firefights. Because really, like, you know, you guys, we've done this before, so what difference does it make doing it here than earlier before? Besides specific tears in the area. Like, if you're just paying attention to what I'm doing, you should be able to figure out, like, what I'm doing. Because again, this is a long-ass video, so I just want to just talk about bullshit. Mostly. Keeps me occupied, you know? Keeps me going in this video, because it's already been like another 10 minutes. And it's like, we're still not even done. I guess the one big tip I can give you is hide behind this area over here that we came from. If you just keep hiding back there, you know, keep running back there when you get shot down, you should be fine. Watch out for snipers, though. I don't know if they spawn here. No, they don't spawn here. But there are going to be some snipers that do spawn relatively later, and they're going to hurt like hell. There is a fright hook that is up to the left of where I'm facing. I can't exactly explain where. I think I jump up to it at some point. I'm pretty sure I do, but if you go up there, I think you can get some nice supplies. A sniper rifle will definitely come in handy here, and luckily there's one back here, so just grab yourself a sniper and do what you gotta do, you know, continue this firefight the way you would continue it. But anyway, so one thing that I definitely want to do at one point in my life would be to go to like Too Many Games or even PAX East or something, or E3, you know, because like participating in EVO would be cool, but at the same time, I feel like I would get my ass whooped, like destroyed. But granted, you know, like I said, like winning or losing, it doesn't really matter because it's still an experience, you know. But for some reason, there's still that voice that lingers in the back of my head, like, oh no, if you lose, well, you lost in front of like 70,000 people. You know, you're gonna be slut shamed for the rest of your life, and it's like, well, fuck. But someone's gotta lose, you know. I don't know. Essentially, it just, to me, everything felt like it was too much of a hassle. You know, getting down there, getting that hotel, getting to get a cab, you know, all that shit. And I was like, you know, fuck this. There's no reason to. Why bother anymore? You know, this is why I don't travel, because I just don't want to fucking put up with crap. I can't. I just don't care enough. You know what I mean? It just, yeah, I don't know. But maybe at one point, like I said, we'll probably end up going to like maybe like a too many games or something, convention somewhere that's a little bit closer by. That way, you know, flying there wouldn't take too long, because granted, flying to Las Vegas won't take like 2 hours, and then by the time we get there, basically feels like we time traveled because time never really moved any further forward. So I feel like it's just too late to even bother with getting a hotel now at this point. It's already close to the end of June, and I'm just afraid that, you know, maybe we might not have enough time to book a room or two or whatever. And that just, I don't know, that kind of just demotivated me pretty much to even bother. But the thing is with Blaze Blue though, is I'm not bad at it by any means. Right now I'm actually gold. The fucking like gold 5, I think, something like that on ranked, and I play Ruby Tager. So for those that are wondering like what kind of team I play, yeah, it's a random ass team, I know, but that's what I do. And it's funny, like fighting against Tager is like, god damn, you know, he's a big shit to fight against. So that's the only reason I think that I'm winning, is because of him. And Ruby's a great rushdown character for sure. All right, so what am I doing here? Buying something? Most likely, I'm probably buying an upgrade, or I'm looking at least to see what my options are and trying to figure out something good to get. So I get something with a carbine, I get something with a shotgun, and that's it. Alright, cool. So we're on our way to the next little firefight, because that's pretty much what's gonna fucking happen. What was I gonna look up again? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm trying to look up, like, the ranking system here and find out... No. I'm talking about cross tag, you fucking piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit. For those that are wondering, like, what square color I am, I'm dark green. So, yeah. That's not really good, is it? No. It's fun, like, I wanted to get good at... Like, I wanted to get good at Dragon Ball FighterZ, and then when that came around, I just got okay, and then I stopped, and then now I came back, and I fucking suck. Oh god, this part. Okay, so there's 2 snipers, at least I know of for sure. If you're having trouble with this fight, what I recommend you do is probably like go back. You know, take the back way here and then have maybe a better vantage point, because hiding behind the wagon doesn't really necessarily mean that you're safe. Yes, you do get a sniper rifle here, but I feel like this part's just stupid shit hard. Because these guys shoot you faster than you can shoot them, and I just fucking hate this. There is a decoy in front of the wagon that you can use to your advantage for them to shoot him instead of you. Or you can try to hide behind here like I'm doing right now and just kind of pick them off. Because like after you die, they don't know, they know you're dead, but they don't know that you respawn. And it's like, well, after you die, you might as well just use that to your advantage and hopefully pick them off. But yeah, these guys are just... They're just complete fucking assholes. Just the biggest asshole. Honestly, this is, to me, essentially what ruined a lot of this run for me was this fucking crap right here. This goddamn snipers. Snipers in this game are just hell, dude. They're hell sometimes, especially when you get like a group of them firing at you. Looks like they might be gone now, or maybe not. I'm not really sure. I assume there's 2 here. Luckily for us, there is a sniper rifle, and lucky for me, I actually was able to pick up some health. So that did help out a little bit. That at least gave me some invincibility frames for just a little bit of time. Or, if you wanted to risk it, you could take a run for it. I think there is a fright hook that is around the sniper, so that way you can jump up there, jump down, and hit him. Kill him off, which I think... I wasn't paying attention, I must have done it already. I don't know. Like I said, this is going to be a long-ass video, so I'm over here just like, I don't even care anymore. I don't even bother. What fuck? Oh. Sorry, I was looking at something. I was looking at some article thing about Arc System, something about, you know, they're having extra avatars or some shit. I don't know. Let's see. Nothing on here. I'm trying to find like, you know, the ranked system thing. Like, what is essentially, you know, what's past gold? What's past, you know, all this? What's all this stuff? You know, what's after gold? Well, I mean, granted, you know, I should probably be able to find out myself if I actually just, you know, fucking do it. But who knows? Watch, I bet. You know, it suck like if you have to get like master or whatever. Because I was looking at, I play a PlayStation. I was looking at like the top of the leaderboards to find out what ranking that person was. The guy was like Master 3, and I'm like, God damn, is that the thing? Like, is that the highest rank, or is it Grandmaster? You know, like who knows what comes after that? Jesus Christ, I got a while to go. Dude played I think like 2,000 matches or some shit, and he's got like quite a bit of BP. At first, I thought it was 2,000 BP. I'm like, I can catch up. I'm like, I'll catch up. I'll be fine. No, you won't. The thing is, for those that are wanting to get into fighting games, especially games that just come out, try to spend as much time as you can playing it. Because if you keep yourself playing it and keep yourself fresh while playing it, then your skill level won't rust too bad, like it did with Dragon Ball FighterZ, and at least you'll be caught up with what to do. Also, quick little tidbit here. As soon as you come in this room, this guy will spawn, and he's just a... Does he have a pistol? Either way, enemy will spawn in there. Just kill him off when you see him. Nothing too bad. Nothing too bad. Go upstairs, and then you can get whatever's up there. Whatever loot we can find up there. Yeah, I'm too distracted. I gotta find this damn thing. Oh, man. I mean, I would like to have people, like, you know, give me an idea of, you know, like, what there is. Maybe this guy might tell me, actually. Nobody cares about ranked in our system games because people know it's meaningless fluff. Yeah, you're right. God damn it. I don't know, like, no one's really telling me, like, what comes after gold.
Go ahead.
Well, shit, I don't know. The highest I've seen is Diamond 1. And then the highest, then it just goes to Masters. That's it? Well, the highest rank is Challenger, so it goes Bronze, Silver, Gold, Diamond, Masters, then Challenger. Okay. So, that might actually tell me. So it's basically just like any other fucking game out there, I guess. For those that were curious, with my Blaze Blue arc over here, for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever how long it's been. Well, we got an answer now, folks. Bronze, Silver, Gold, Diamond, Masters, and then Challenger. I bet people are probably like, this has nothing to do with the fucking video. Well, excuse me, we're playing BioShock Infinite for an hour and a half. What am I going to talk about? There's absolutely nothing to fucking bring up here. Oh, I'm running through an alley. Oh, I picked up the lockpick. Oh, I picked up some salts. What's next? You know, that's what this is. Nothing is happening until we get to, like, the Lady Comstock fight. And when we get to the Lady Comstock fight, I gotta be prepared to let you guys know what the fuck to do there, because it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Well, like I said, okay, if you're paying attention now, and if you're still here with me, and you're still wondering, what's a good strategy against Lady Comstock? Well, fucking return to sender. Okay? Return to sender, fully upgraded. Well, that's good enough. I'd say if you can't fully upgrade it and you can only upgrade one, then get the send for less upgrade. If you can't upgrade at all, oh well, that's fine. You still can beat her without it. You just need return to sender. Tap the L1 button, tap the button that, you know, is your Viger button. Don't hold it down, just tap it. Every time, you know, enemies start spawning and shooting at you, run up to her with a shotgun or something that has some nice bit of high damage, and just keep plowing her ass. That sounds nice right about now, actually. And then, after her, we have to run straight to fighting her again. And then, I recommend having both upgrades at that point. Or, if you're really feeling froggy and you don't have enough upgrades for both, and you haven't upgraded at all, get the ammunition upgrade instead, or send for less. Your choice. I recommend ammunition 1 because at least then you can claim some of the ammunition back just by holding it down, which will in turn save you the trouble of that fight because there's barely any goddamn ammo there. There's plenty of ammo in the first fight, but I feel like there's none in the second fight. And then in the third fight, there's plenty of ammo, but you gotta run out there and grab it, and I don't do that, so there is that. If you're playing 1999 mode, you should know by now, like, where she's gonna be at, so make preparations before then. Try to, get stocked up on everything. Stock up on everything that you think you would need. At least have full salts, full ammo in every gun that you have. Have some guns on standby that you would, want to use. There will be a crank gun inside the fight. So if you do run out of ammo, grab that. Run up to her with a crank gun. Use the Send for Less ability. Hit it, just tap it once. Get the shield to come up. And just destroy her with a crank gun. And then there you go. Keep using it, and then, yeah, that's it. So now we're getting into another fight, and I just said, you know what, fuck this. There's a hailfire guy or flat cannon or whatever it is, and I just said to hell with this bullshit. I don't have time for this crap. I don't want to fight these guys, so I'm just going to avoid them. If you want to fight them, that's up to you. You waste ammo on them or whatever, that's completely up to you. They're optional. You don't have to fight them. I don't because I just don't care. I want to go fight Lady Comstock, get her out of the way, because I already have all my supplies that I need, and I don't want to have to deal with these assholes wasting my supplies, so I just said fuck it. Now, I want you guys to keep in mind, keep a lookout for any supplies in these areas, meaning try to remember where some supplies were for this fight if you're having trouble with it. Because if you remember where all the supplies are, like the salts and some of the food items, if you have the, what's it called? God damn it. What is it called? Sheltered Life. If you have that perk on, that gear on, then this will save you a ton of trouble. A ton of trouble. One of the best gears in the game is Sheltered Life. And like I said, it's amazing how great it is. It essentially is just a bulletproof vest for a while. And it's great. It's freaking great. So up here's a crank gun. We have salts around the field. Around the graves, there's I think 1 salt and probably some food. So there's that. I have a shotgun because I think a shotgun works wonders. I'd say equipped probably your most damaging weapon for this fight. If you have a carbine or something, that's a pretty decent weapon because at least you can stay at range and shoot her. So, and not have to worry about, wasting too much of your salts. You might be able to have some, defense with you. Back there, right over here under this bridge, is some med packs. There is also a heater. I don't recommend using the heater. Not my cup of tea. But if it works for you, it works for you. And then back in this area over here, there is going to be some more medkits. So again, check your supplies. Make sure that everything you have now is good because this is the first fight of Lady Comstock. The first arena, at least. So as soon as I get done checking everything, we'll come back over here and deal with this. I forget how to do this one. There's a way to do it. I just did it recently, too. What the fuck was it? I looked it up, too. There's a certain way. I don't know. You guys have to look that up. Just look up gear in the graveyard or whatever, and it should come up and tell you how to get it. So, no, I know how to do it. I'll tell you after we fight Lady Comstock. I'll tell you after we fight. It's really obvious. Okay, actually not really. I'm just stupid. Maybe it is obvious. Actually, I can probably... No. Alright, we're good. Okay, so... Here we go. Lady Comstock fight, part 1. Alright.
How are you, Mother?
For some reason, we're in here. Okay. So, we're just gonna watch this, and I forgot to edit this out. Like a dipshit. Oh, well. That's my bad. Well, anyway. So, the gate... Over on the left-hand side, or the right-hand side of the graveyard over there, right across from here. Not across, but from the right of us, adjacent to it, whatever. Well, you got to use Devil's Kiss to burn one of the torches to open it. Basically, like BioShock 1. There's a spot where you just use, your firepower. And there you go. There you go. Incinerate, and bam. So, here we go, folks. Ow. Hit myself in the nose. Ah, that hurt. Alright. Lady Comstock fight part 1. So, I have a volley gun, and I think I have a shot or a crank gun. Crank gun, most likely. I can't tell from here. Well, anyway. I have my supplies around the field that I need. So, that's good. This is Lady Comstock. I'm sure you, yeah, for those that are wondering who the fuck she was, well, there she is. And what she can do is she can bring dead bodies back to life. Even after you've killed them. You can still loot them, and then after you kill them, well, they don't have any loot. So, be careful with that. Now, watch how I do this. So, I have a volley gun, and I instantly just start wasting her with it. Start shooting at her, you know, destroying this group of enemies. A good splash damage on her. You know, get some nice bit of death in there, basically killing off, you know, the other guys. So she likes to fly around the map a lot, which pisses me off. And it looks like Elizabeth kept me going a bit here. So I decided to come over here in this back lot right here and hide back here because there's a medkit thing for me. So what I'm doing essentially is I'm gonna be wasting my salts. I'm gonna be using return to sender, just tapping the Viagra button, you know, tapping the use button for it. Tapping that, basically making it pretty much an invulnerable shield for a while. Just a little bit longer, get close to her, and just start, you know, nailing her down. That, honestly, is the best thing I can tell you. Of course, if you run out of salts, you know, if you can find some, get some. If you can't, use the med kits when you're low on health, and then get the invincibility from that, and then just waste her with it. Honestly, the first fight is one of the scariest fights, because to me, it's like, oh man, you know, I gotta fight her again. Like, oh, I hate this fight. You know, I gotta fight it 3 times. It sucks, but honestly, this is the easiest of the 3, I believe. In my opinion, the hardest one will probably be like the second fight. No, I think it's like a tie between 2 and 3. They both suck equally, but yeah. So yeah, right here, I'm trying to like not consume too many salts. That's my position here. And the crank gun works wonders on this fight too. So if you can grab the crank gun and use it, this thing will do a lot of damage to her ass. A lot of nice damage. If you're having some trouble, you know, like you're low on health and you need to get away, just whip out return to sender and just start running. Just start running with it equipped on. So that's one good piece of advice. So I'm pretty sure by now you guys should know what I'm doing. You've played the game before, you should understand this. Now, whenever she gets done with that audio cue, she has an audio cue that lets her know, like, you know, hey, I'm about to explode. So, if you time it just right, you know, use your return to sender to basically negate the damage and get away. And that's the first Lady Comstock fight. So, not that tough anymore. Not really. Funny enough, speaking of not that tough, it was funny. I was playing Kingdom Hearts 2 yesterday to finally complete the entire journal, and I had to get some synthesis. I had to get some items that were synthesized, and one item I needed to synthesize required a manifest illusion, and I looked online where to get one from. Somebody said go fight, you know, the Lingering Will, and I was like, oh god, again? You know, he's the hardest boss in the game. Fought him first time, died, and then fought him the second time and won. Like, either getting better or he's just getting easier. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm level 99, so that doesn't help. But, yeah, around here, folks, there is a fire thing somewhere. So, if you can find it, it's like right on the gates, like on one of the sides of the gates. Just use Devil's Kiss, burn it, and there you go. Gate will open. I'm just too stupid. There might be 2 of them, actually. I don't know. But that's how you essentially do it. So, anyway, find the Lingering Will, get Manifest Illusion, and then I go to, you know, synthesize the item, and then what do you know? Well, I synthesized something else, I think it was. No, well, I synthesized the item I need, and then I think later on I synthesize another item. You know, I get the upgraded version of that item, and what do you fucking know? It's a Manifest Illusion. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? I didn't have to fight Lingering Will. I just, you know, I could just go synthesize an item or 2, and then bam, I would have it already. What the hell, you know? It's bullshit. Some major bullshit right here. So, hey, at least when I get to Kingdom Hearts 2, at least I can show you guys how to take down some of those guys. Which reminds me, maybe I should do like a video showcasing how to fight the super bosses for Kingdom Hearts 1. Because, for proud mode, I mean, for doing it on proud mode, maybe I can give you guys some advice there. Of course, my best advice, which you guys already know already, become level 99 and then just kick their asses with some major amounts of attack and defense. But of course, you know, the bosses do require some bit of skill for it, so that's how that is. I think for my Let's Play I did a bonus video of me basically essentially showing off fighting the super bosses, so there's that. Alright. Good lord. So now that we're done with the first part of the fight, we are heading into the second part, which from here on out should be a little bit... It's going to be harder, but this one shouldn't take as long because we're already like halfway through this video, so we're good. We're good. We're already made to the halfway point. That's great. That's awesome. Great Daze. We have to go inside the bank pretty much. We're going to follow her footprints into the bank, and when we go into the bank, we have a group of enemies that we fight, and we fight her ass with it, and it sucks. It's not a fun fight. And again, when you're inside the bank, before you basically trigger her fight, try to stock up on as much crap as you can, ammunition-wise, and salts as much as you can. And as soon as you enter that bank, don't even fuck with some of the desks. You know, don't try to take any of the health out of them. Don't do anything. I'll tell you when we get there what area I'm talking about, but just don't mess with it because essentially what I would recommend you do is keep those items there for later, in the later fight, because that essentially helped me. So yeah, for once, don't loot shit, and then come back later and then loot it all you want when we're fighting Lady Comstock Part 2. Okay, so here we go. That should be a manual lockpick, shouldn't waste anything. Follow her footprints like I said. This should be easy. Second part's the bank, and third part is back at that one area with Comstock's house. That's the third area, so for those that are on their way of running and they're like, where do I go again? Well, that's where you go. If you remember how to get there, just loop around the circle. You'll eventually find it. Find Comstock's house. Find that gate to his house. You know, the one where you need Elizabeth to talk to and what have you. And there you go. Open this tear here, which this tear will spawn a voxophone, so if you want that one, grab it. Grab it, take off, and go to, I think, the main part of the vault or something. Or no, I think this leads me to... Okay, this is not the bank area. This is, I think, the... Yeah, this is the first tear that we go see. Or second tear, whatever it was. Either way, this is one of the tears we go to. And then from here, I think we go to the bank area. I don't think it's in this house thing just yet. No, I don't think it is. I kind of forgot how to get to the bank area myself, actually. Shit. Well, anyway, if you come up here, there's going to be some infusions for you. So, infuse whatever you feel like infusing. I decided to go with a nice bit of shield. I like the shielding. It helps me out a little bit. It makes me feel a bit safer, you know? But then as soon as it breaks, it's like, whoop, there goes half my health. You know? Alright, so that's... I believe that's it for this entire house. I think there's actually some lockpicks somewhere. And I think they're behind something that, behind that, well, near that door I just came out of. I don't know if I go back and check it out or not. No, I don't. Okay. So the game essentially gives you two different ways to go. You can pick either way to go, and I think I just go this way, it looks like. Or maybe I don't. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I was lost, busy trying to figure out what the fuck to do. You know, I'm confused by everything, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry I'm still a failure for Hardcorian, but these videos just are getting to me, man, you know. BioShock Infinite is just getting to me. It's just too damn difficult. So apparently the game's told me I'm not done. I don't know why it's doing that. This is what confused the hell out of me. Like, I was like, I'm done here. What's the point? But no, that was just me being an idiot. That was just me being an idiot. That's all. I was already done. I just was going back there because I'm stupid. Yeah. I know. Sorry for the lack of good commentary, folks, but you have to bear with me on this one. Like I said, this is just a long video. And oh, there it is. There's that lockpick. So thankfully I came back and checked that out. So there's that lockpick. Okay. Are we on the right track? Maybe? Yes. Alright, so here we go. Follow the footprints down to where they lead you. It shouldn't be that difficult, but apparently I make it difficult. This is just a sign of me being a complete and total retard. Yeah, get used to it, because it happens a lot in these videos. Alright. Where to next? Well, obviously the bank. I just mentioned that. I'm trying to remember exactly on the top of my head where the damn bank was. Well, again, if... I know where it's at. You remember that main area that we came from where you fight the handyman at first? Yep. You know those stairs, like right in the front of it? Yep. That's where we go. That's where we're going. But I think there's going to be some crow enemies that are going to spawn. Maybe? Yep. If you see crows, they're there. So there's these two ass wipes. I just bucking rock with them and just crank gun the hell out of them. You can just burn them if you wanted. Just do whatever you need to. Kill these guys off. They're not that hard, really. They're just in the way. They should drop some items. I think they might drop some health, so if you needed that, then there you go. We'll take the elevator down, go down there, go to the bank area, and then bam. We're on our way. So, I recommend before you enter the bank, if you can, if you have any supplies around the field, grab it now. Grab whatever you can find now. Of course, you know, you're going to have to waste ammo or do something with these guys if you're doing it the same way I'm doing it. Do what you can here and just, you know, take these guys out. But yeah, I'm over here, like, with invincibility running through the fire. Just grab it out. Hey, that works. That's one way to do it, so. If you got it, do it. Yep. Alright, so, essentially, you know, get fully salted up. Get as much ammo as you can for this next part. Just to have some as, you know, backup supplies. Have a nice bit of backup supplies, because there's going to be a limited amount of supplies in the bank. And it's scary. Now, I'm not 100% sure if you can or can't. I don't know if you can actually leave, like go back up the elevator again, even when you're fighting Lady Comstock. Maybe you could. It might be possible. I'm not sure.
Sure thing.
If it is, well, then there you go. Then you can just do that, come back up here, and, you know, resupply. Okay, so this area right here. Try your best to not loot anything in this room. Why is that? Because Lady Comstock will be her fight will happen here. If you wanted to, you don't have to waste a possession on that. It's just me being me. I'm just too greedy. It happens. So, there's that. While this goes on, I'm going to look at some Lady Comstock porn because, God forbid, I am a degenerate and I am just a fucking idiot. Just kidding. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. Alright, so yeah. Now we have these ass wipes to deal with. These fucking goddamn annoying ass little fucking pricks. Yeah, I know. As soon as you get here, you already have to fight these guys. And the worst part is, when you kill them, well, they spawn back as dead bodies. Now, granted, when they do spawn back as dead bodies, they're relatively easier to kill, I feel. They die in a few shots and they're gone. But these guys right here with the damn red armor, they're harder to take out. Because they got armor on. Okay, so, killed all them. Once you kill all them off, okay, he doesn't have red armor on. No, I think they do. Yeah, they do. It's just, yeah, I think he does. I don't know. Vox. Yeah, it's the Vox Populi for you in a nutshell. I'm not paying attention, guys. I'm all the way over here. That's always my excuse. It's like, I'm all the way over here. I can't see shit. Well, it's true. Yeah, I grabbed that salt because I wanted it. Not necessarily because I needed it. I would recommend at least trying to keep your salts. Yes, there are supplies in the back area. There are stuff back there that we can pick up on. But I would at least recommend trying to keep as much of this stuff here as you possibly can. If you don't have the ammo, then just, well, hell, if anything, you just run away from this fight and just, you know, go to the other side of this area. What I'm doing right now is I'm just looting money. I'm mainly looting the money. So I do remember when I was doing this, I told myself, like, don't loot shit. Okay, don't take any of the health because, God forbid, we're going to need this. We're going to need this later for sure. That's going to severely help us with this fight. And then when we get to the third fight, oh god, that one's going to take practically, it's going to feel like it's going to take forever to get through. Because every time you spawn that mosquito in, she's, not her, but her little fucking fairy friends are going to destroy it. And it's like, are you kidding me? Alright, so that should be... Sorry guys. Had the alphabet. That should be the end of these guys. I would hope so. I'd hope so. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like my good old days of playing Ninja Gaiden and Master Ninja mode. Remember that? Yeah. Remember how I bitched about that all the time? And then I was tired all the way through it. And we had those hour-long videos. Oh, God. Oh, God, yes. Those were just the worst. God damn. Sorry, guys. I'm just... super tired. I'm super bored right now. This fucking video is going on too goddamn long. I don't mean to be that guy, but hey, I'm not the only one that does that stuff, okay? I mean, if you go watch Vic Benedict, he pretty much does the same shit that I do. He basically just is bored shitless at the entire video. It happens. I can't help it. It's a long video, okay? I just want to get this over with and just go. I just want to go home. I'm just kidding. I am home. This is my home. No, literally it is. Yep. Come on, Alex. Fucking pick up the pace, god damn it. Alright, so now we're finally... When I actually look, we're finally in the back here. The back section of the bank. We're just going to the back, whichever one. There's a Vox Populi code book somewhere. Code thingy that we grab. And then there is a code area where you go to the typewriter. And then we do all that stuff. So, hooray! I think there might be a booklet for it. Well, either way, I know there's at least a code area that we go to, which is right in that room over there in front of us. So, going into there, go to the typewriter deal, and then, you know, you do all that good stuff, so. I think there might be some enemies that do spawn here. No, there is. Shit, I don't remember. Damn it, I think when I was doing this, I thought there was going to be, and then I tried to prepare myself for that. That didn't come, though, did it? Oh, God. The after effects, just the effects of long-ass videos. Oh, man, they kill me. Okay, so, I don't remember where I got the book at, but in wherever I picked it up at, we can finally just deal with this thing, and then here we go, so... Yeah, I guess I did have the book for it. Alright, cool. Open that up. And this is going to be a huge supply area. 1, you get a ton of money. 2, you get an infusion. And I think there might be some guns in here too. So if you don't have any good guns on you, then there you go. I upgrade salts because I'm about to go into a Lady Comstock fight. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I need more salt. I need a hell lot more salt. Because the more the merrier. The more the merrier. And, you know, at least then I could... save myself the trouble on that fight. God damn, this is just going on too fucking long. When will this fucking nightmare ever end? Hang on, I'm gonna turn my phone. I should have done that earlier, honestly, just in case. I don't want anybody calling me or something, you know. Just in case. You know what made this video go by a lot faster? If I just look at porn, you know? Just keep myself distracted with some porn for a while. Because I'm just such a sad sack. I'm just such a piece of shit. And that's all I am. That's all I am, and that's all I'll ever be. That's right. That's right, folks. I'm just so bad at everything I do. So bad at commentary. I just don't know anymore. It's just going on too fucking long. Then you got this fight. Oh boy. Here we go. Alright, so in here there's gonna be a sniper on the end of this. Now granted, I mean, there is a sniper past that wall there. So be careful of that. Because essentially what I do is I'm gonna grab me some of that, what do you call it, health, get shelter life going, and I'm gonna run straight up on his ass and then kill him with it. God, guys, this is probably like my worst video ever, isn't it? Yeah, I think it probably is, actually. Alright, so there we go. I got a shotgun, run up to him, kill him, and he's nothing. Ooh, thank God. Most of these shelves here do have money. So, loot everything you see. It's BioShock. What do you expect? We're not even getting into the meat of this area at all. The only thing in this area that I would consider even remotely difficult, or entirely of this video, besides the first part and Lady Comstock fight,
Booker, grab that lock.
that's it. There's just, yeah, it's just those two. There's really nothing else. Honestly, I feel like there's nothing else in this fight that this level even technically has to offer, you know, besides this shit. Thankfully, what's her now? Elizabeth can point out lockpicks and stuff, but I'm full, so there goes that. Speaking of reminding me of stuff, you know what this also reminds me of? BioShock 2. Oh God, remember that? Remember that guide, guys? If you were there for that. Oh, I was bored shitless sometimes. And sometimes it just goes on so fucking long, you know? It's like, come on, these are so goddamn long. Why? Granted, if I would actually edit better, you know, things would be a little bit easier, but nope. Nope, not at all. I kept telling myself, like, all week, I'm like, Alex, you gotta fucking do this. You gotta record, you know, you gotta record some BioShock Infinite. And then here I am recording BioShock Infinite, and it's like, this is such a drag. I like the game to a point. I like playing the game. Don't get me wrong, like, I had fun playing it. It's just, my lord, you know? Doing this stuff just goes on for days. I'm over here complaining and whining about it like a little bitch. That's just me for you. But anyway, in here, there's going to be what looks to be like, who's he, a red outfit? Crow guy? Eh, they're not that bothersome. They're not that tough. They're not that tough anyway. They ain't going to do nothing to you. They ain't shit. So take them out the way you would take out any other guy. Hooray. And then from there, we open the tear, grab the Buck's phone, and then up next is Lady Comstock's fight. Oh, grand. Oh, grand. It's probably going to take me like fucking 10 minutes to get through it. Hopefully it does, because we got 30 minutes left of this damn video. Oh, boy. I can't wait. Oh, boy. Oh, bother. Shit, there's like nothing in here. Okay, so I'm stocked up as much as I can. I'm missing like one slot of salts, which is funny because I literally upgraded with infusion earlier, not long ago, and here I am running out of it. So, again, folks, if you need to stock up, make sure you stock up now. If you have to go back to where you just came from, go back to where you came from and deal with all that stuff. Before you open up like the big ass vault door or whatever it is we go through, I think it opens on its own. Before you run into that, you know, you want to make sure that everything is good to go. Because if it's not, you're going to get fucked. And if you do have both upgrades, or at least the ammunition upgrade for Return to Cinder, then that should essentially help you a little bit. That should at least, in turn, help you with, you know, this fight a little bit. Because at least then, you can hold it down and suck up some of the ammunition. And you can also throw it back, too, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice, I think so. If you ask me. If you ask me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Hey, at least this commentary is better than some commentary I've probably done before. I wouldn't be surprised. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who the hell fucking knows anymore? Because I sure as shit fucking don't. Will this thing ever hurry up? Like, I'm still running into this. Wow, I'm still just running around this area. Just looking for whatever, I guess. Okay. Okay, Alex, you just keep doing that. I'm gonna go do something else. Yeah, if you guys want to, just I would recommend just skipping to whatever part you need in this video and completely ignoring anything I'm doing here because this is just bullshit. Alright, so finally, we made it. Alright, so what I did was, looked like I whipped out the Murder of Crows to essentially stun this group of enemies because I don't have any volley gun or anything like that. Now I got Return to Sender, and this fight is going to be a little bit harder than the last fight. So, hopefully you kept all the supplies here because you're probably going to need it. Yeah, I'm already running out of salts, guys. My biggest advice, if you possibly can, if you have the opportunity to do it, do your best to avoid these guys and head straight for Lady Comstock. The only way to stop these guys from spawning is to kill her. So keep that in mind. Of course, having Sheltered Life on is going to be very beneficial. This will essentially just keep you from getting killed off. And, you know, again, Return to Sender is going to essentially just block off some of the damage that from the other, you know, from the corpse guys. So get in, shoot her. Just always try to focus on her. Like, if these guys start attacking you and they get in the way, kill them. But when it boils down to, just try your best to always focus on her. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just being an asshole. Granted, the Murder of Crows probably was not that much of a good idea. If you're not worrying about the dollar machine trophy and you just want to beat the game normally, then you can just go ahead and buy some salt or something if you wanted. That's up to you. That could make the fight a little bit easier. But without it, that's what I think makes this fight a little bit harder. So come up here and you can get a sniper rifle. Looks like we can get some salt from that guy. That's pretty good. Because we're going to need as much as we can, folks. And I'm looking for any supplies I can possibly get my hands on. Of course, like I said before, killing these guys essentially is going to probably drop some loot if you haven't picked it up already. Now, what I was doing there was I was counting on the fact of them shooting me and hopefully getting some ammo out of it. But, unfortunately, there was like nobody around, so I messed up. And also, when you hold it down, you do deplete your assault gauge, so watch out for that too if you're going to be using that. My recommendation is just keep using the shield, just run up and shoot her, and if you need ammo like real bad, then just do what I'm doing here and just try to suck up some. Thing is with it, when it comes to like the assault rifle, I think you get ammo faster, like because there's just so much ammo you can get from it. But when it comes to like snipers and shotguns, it takes a little bit longer to actually get ammo out of it. So bear in mind that even if you do hold it down and do suck up some of the ammunition, it might not actually just work for you. Also, if you wanted, you can actually hold down to send for or Return to Sender. If you hold it down, charge it up, throw it on the ground in front of you, you can essentially probably use it as cover, actually. And we'll be using that effect. We'll use that strategy later for like episode 17. So just a little bit of a neat little thing you can do. So like if you're hiding up here or something, if you were getting shot at and just wanted a sort of like temporary pseudo bit of cover, you could hold it down, throw it on the ground or in front of you, and whenever the enemies are shooting at it, basically make like a small wall for you. So essentially Return to Sender is like one of the best, if not the best powers in this game, in my opinion. It's just so damn destructive, and honestly right now, funny enough, the heater actually is doing some work. I don't care for it much in the first fight, but it seems here, like whenever the enemies start like crowding around you like they are with me, it tends to help. Being down there where the action is not the best place in my opinion. But being up here and kind of like staying away, like being on the balconies up there and staying away from the fight and kind of having an overview of like the arena is, I think, pretty helpful. Because at least that way, you know, you have a good bit of eyesight on enemies around you, and they typically only have like one way to go. So you only have one way to go through. And if you hide in here, they're probably gonna try to like sneak behind you and flank behind you and kill you off that way. Yeah, what I'm doing right here was just panic mode, like straight up. I'm back here hiding away. I have just an assault, and I'm not using it. That's the problem. I'm too focused on killing these guys, and that's what I was saying earlier. Like, don't be focused on these guys. Focus on Comstock. But the problem is, she flies around so goddamn much, it's hard to focus on her. But believe you me, guys, if you just focus on her as much as you can, just put as much damage into her as you possibly can, This fight will just be a little bit easier. It'll just go by a lot faster. See, like, as you see what I'm doing right now is I've got plenty of salts, and I'm just, you know, whipping out the shield effect and just going ham. I'm just not worrying about these guys behind me. I'm not worried about them in front of me. I'm worried about her. That's my thing. Because at this point, I'm like, if I kill her, I can fucking, you know. Problem is, if you die, well, that sucks, because she's going to get healed up, and you're just going to be left with barely any ammo. But, luckily for me, thank God, Elizabeth gave me some health, gave me some shelter of life, and I got some ammo out of it, too, so which was nice. And I found me a nice little gun to pick up. Yeah, it looks like we can't run to the side doors, but we can run back here in this vault, too, which... The only reason I did this was so I can hide away and essentially build my shield back up. That was what I was doing. This was... To me, I felt like this was a good place to kind of hide out for a little bit. And there is guns that you can pick up back here, so if you need those, you can probably grab them. I don't know if you can probably return to the original areas via the vault way. You might be able to, actually. I don't know. Well, if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. Ah, God. Sorry, guys. My nose is just... Yeah, all kinds of clogged up today. Of course. And again, like I said before, I do apologize for the shitty-ass commentary videos, but... I've said all I need to say here. This fight's just crap, so... You know, just... Hope to God that you can get some ammo out of this. Like I said, make sure that when you're fighting Lady Comstock, she is your #1 priority, because as soon as you kill her, they drop dead. They're gone. They're done. There's no more of them. You don't have to worry about them anymore. They're wasted. They're wasted. So that's Comstock fight #2. That's the end of that one. And now, eventually, we're gonna head on and fight off Comstock Part 3. Oh, Lord. Alright, so back to the elevator we go, eventually, whenever I actually finally make it to there. I'm about to just cut up my goddamn commentary, just go do something else for like 5 minutes and come back. Because this is just mentally draining. Oh, my Lord. I'm so distracted with, like, everything, like, literally everything else. Right now, I'm just picking up ammo, and from here on out, we're just going to make our way to the next Comstock area. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm going to do, so. Oh, boy. Yeah, look at this shit. Like, fucking Fuse has this gray-ass manual, and there's barely any fucking text in it whatsoever. Are you kidding me? What kind of bullshit is that? You know, why did I actually cut out most of this crap? Ugh. It's called laziness, folks. You see what being lazy gets you? Being lazy gets you this shit. You gotta be stuck doing this crap. Oh, yeah, you gotta be stuck dealing with all of this bullshit. Oh, my Lord. I just wish this would hurry up. So it looks like coming back here spawns enemies, maybe. Or I'm just doing my own shit. I can't tell anymore. I've gotten so just used to my own bullshit, I just don't care anymore. I just don't. I'm about to, like, go play a game or something, so goddamn frustrated with this. Oh. That's kind of neat. I'm looking at the, you know, BlazBlue official fight stick tournament edition thingy. It looks really nice, actually. That's a nice ass fight stick. My thing is, I think my fight stick's starting to kind of break or something, because whenever I play with it, like sometimes the PlayStation button will like get hit out of nowhere, even though it's on the complete side of the fight stick. I'm over here just mashing as hard as I can on these buttons, and all of a sudden just presses the home menu, and I'm like, well, great. There goes that. Like, if I was in a tournament, I'd be fucked, because that's almost a disqualification right there, so. Oops. Alright, these ass wipes, just bucking Bronco, throw them off the fucking cliff. I don't care what you do. Fuck these guys. No one cares, okay? No one gives a shit. Avoid them if you want. You can just leave and just fuck off with these dudes. Just fuck off. Fuck off, cunt. I'm over here wasting my time. My back is killing me. I'm tired of shit. My arm's in pain. It's been in pain. I don't know why. So I think, like, if I sleep for too long, it just hurts. Which is weird. You would think, like, you know, laying on a bed for a while would actually not hurt you, but Yes, it apparently does. I don't know. So, how was Incredibles 2, guys? I heard it was pretty good. I haven't seen it yet because the fucking movie theater was sold out, these fuckers. God damn it. Yeah, it was sold out like completely for the rest of the day, and I was like, oh, shit. But I told David, like, you know what? Fuck this. Let's go get some games or something. Let's go do something else, because this is just craptastic. It's just stupid. This is just how stupid, though. I would highly recommend, if I were you guys right now, just skip ahead to, like, the next Comstock fight. Just skip right on ahead to that, because there's nothing else happening here. I'm just wasting your time. Honestly, I really just am. I'm trying to entertain, but it's hard when I can't even try to entertain. It's too damn difficult to bother with this. Plus, you can probably hear my computer in the background just making as much noise as possible, which actually it's not for some reason right now. It's not making too much noise. Then, of course, you can hear my chair. I'm about to just say fuck this and lean back and just... Yep, there we go. Alright. That's better. I know. Very unprofessional of me. Very unprofessional. But, yeah, welcome to Hardcorian Guides. If you haven't ever been here before, well, this is what we do here on Hardcorian Guides. Not much. Oh, yeah, fun little fact. If you come up here... Don't know why I didn't do this earlier. If you come up here, there's a lockpick door. This will actually have a lot of supplies in here. And a voxophone, too. So for those that are looking for some voxophones, well, there you go. There's one for you. No infusions, though, unfortunately. That's what sucks. But, hey, nice bit of supplies. Some more ammo and a hand cannon, which is fucking good against Lady Comstock. So, yeah, if you're watching this video and you haven't done this level yet, and you're, curious as to how I handle Lady Comstock, and you made it this far in the video, and you haven't done it yet, well, if you wanted to, I'd say bring a hand cannon with you, and at least, try to keep it on you as long as you possibly can, because, yeah, that's going to help you out a little bit. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. How fucking far are we now? Oh, we're making it. I got a big old itch. Ah. I'm so itchy. Where are we going? I know we're supposed to be heading to, like, Comstock Fight 3. But where the hell is it at? Sorry, guys. I got a big old itch. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. And I'm getting kind of a chub, too. That's the problem. I need to go jerk off. Oh, I'm saying that in the video. I don't even care anymore. This is like the most unprofessional fucking video I've had in like, I don't know how goddamn long. Can you imagine me like doing a podcast like this though? Like just, if I actually had like a camera right now and you guys can see me, I'm over here just like leaning back in my chair, just talking into a mic. Yeah, that's pretty pathetic. Alright, here we go. Comstock's Fight 3's area. So, here's a little tidbit for you. Those stairs I just came from, I'm going to be using that as cover for a while, and I'm going to be using a sniper rifle. So again, if you don't have, real quick, if you don't have Return to Sender fully upgraded, I recommend you have it fully upgraded at this station. You should have enough money by now. I don't see why you wouldn't, unless you just die a lot. But if you do have the money for it, upgrade that shit, because that thing's going to help you a lot, tremendously. So, try to keep these bodies here and not looted the best you can. And I know it's hard not to do that when you come across them the first time, but just try your best to keep them there. Try to keep the health there. If you see any health items, just leave the menu and come back. So I forget how to make her spawn though. That's the thing. She should be spawning anytime soon though. That's the thing. We ran here and did everything we need to do. It's just Elizabeth's not doing what she needs to do or something, or I forgot if I was supposed to do something. Which honestly I think I probably did. Oh fuck, I don't know. Oh, come on. This is why editing is important, folks. So that way you can just edit this stuff out and not ever have to put up with it again. But, like I've said before, like 1,000,000 times, before this fight begins, make damn sure. You are stocked. You're stocked up. You are ready. You are supplied. You are strong. You are independent. You are an independent black woman. And you don't need no man. You got this. You fucking got this. Take out this ass hat. Get rid of him. He ain't gonna be a problem. He ain't gonna be that. I guess. Oh, that's right. We need the tear. That's what we're doing. Okay. So there's a tear over here somewhere. We get the tear, and then we go fight Lady Comstock, which is in that area I bet I just came from. So there's that. But once we get to that fight, I'll at least be able to tell you guys some tips. Just keep your head down. That's my main big tip right there. Just follow through what I do. I have a hand cannon, I have a sniper rifle, I think, at that point. So yeah. If anything, if you don't want to waste ammo, just don't run to the next area that you need to go to. Don't waste ammo on these assholes and just head out. That's one thing you could do. One thing you could do, honestly. Oh, shit. Of course, you know, Return to Sender. Great fucking ability. Awesome ability. Love it. Love to death. It's gonna be our crutch for a while, folks. So get used to having it on. How much longer do we have? Jesus Christ. We like less. We should have less than 10 minutes left. I'm gonna take a look. Ah, man. I think so. Yeah, sorry for my computer chair being so goddamn squeaky. It's always been like that. I don't know why. Are we there yet? No, we're going to the lockpick door now. Like, come on, Christ. How long does this take? Jeez, Liz. Fuck. It's like, come on. Come on, you dirty hole. Is there no perk in here? Oh, I think I know where the tear's at. I think it's... We gotta keep going farther down. Ah, oh, man. Well, I grabbed... There's some gear, so if you want that or whatever it is, take it. You can leave it. It's up to you. Sorry, guys. Super tired. I know I keep apologizing, but I'm really definitely sorry. These videos are they lack in content, and this is the worst commented video on the internet. I've gotten comments like that before, where people tell me like, "This is the worst fucking commentary I've ever heard. This is the worst narrated video I've ever heard." Well, sorry. Fuck off. I don't care anymore. Just don't like it. Don't like it. Whatever. This is my shtick. This is my niche. My niche. This is what I do. Okay? I make shitty videos on the internet, and I have terrible commentary. This is how things are. God damn, I'm over here just showing the ins and outs of what not to do, apparently. Is it working? So I thought we did the whole tear thing. No, I think at this point I remember to do it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This is why this video is an hour and a half long, because I didn't edit it properly. I'm going to try to edit the next one better than this, I hope. Maybe from now on, I should just start cutting everything. Like, if it's a firefight, cut it. You know, if it's just a basic enemy firefight, get rid of it. Like, who the fuck cares? But hey, you guys should be happy, because, or try to be a little excited, because the next video after this guide, I'm going to be doing Luigi's Mansion. So, look forward to that. At least when we get through this, we'll have that to do. So that's exciting. And I'm pretty sure at one point someone's probably going to want me to do God Hand on hard mode. And it's like, oof. That's a tough game right there. That's a real tough game. Yeah, that's a real toughie.
That's insanity.
A real goddamn tough game.
The Lutesses told me. The Lutesses? When?
Oh shit.
Yesterday.
One thing I had an idea for at one point was doing like Tekken 2 on hard mode with Dolph or something like that. Just play through it again on hard and just make a little small playthrough of it. Another thing I had in mind was like doing a guide of like every character or something. I know the games are older than shit, but like I was like, yeah, that'd be kind of interesting. You know, play these games on hard and show people how to do them. Granted, if I did Blaze Blue on hard or whatever, that might actually get me somewhere. You know, might get me some views on that. Probably fucking not. Because I streamed it the other day and like barely anybody watched. Had like a couple people there. And only one of them was even chatting to begin with, so... That happens. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is on this bitch of an earth. That's how it is on this bitch of an earth, guys. Goddamn, who watches these videos? Shit. Honestly, this basically BioShock Infinite has probably become a Let's Play at this point. That's what it feels like. It's become like a post-com Let's Play, which I don't know. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that shit. I'm not that much of an asshole. First of all, I don't know. To me, like watching people do post-com videos, you know, like where they pretend like they try to sell it to where it's like it's live com. It's like, we know it's not live com, dumbass. You can easily tell when someone fakes a reaction. Post com commentaries are the worst because of it. There are people that literally do Let's Play with post com commentary and they act like, oh wow, that just happened. Oh, you know, it's stupid. Alright, so here we go. Finally, Lady Comstock fight number 3. Okay, so there's a mosquito here. And looks like my game glitched out for a second, or something glitched out. I don't know. Anyway, mosquito there. If you activate it, and if there's a bunch of enemies around, more than likely they're going to take it out like at least a few seconds. And once it's taken out, it's going to take a while for it to come back. So be careful with that. Now, I have a volley gun and a hand cannon. Like I said, hand cannon does some good ass damage. Luckily for me, I have a volley cannon, so at least then I can just do some nice bit of splash damage toward the enemy. So you see right now, I'm basically just trying to keep in front of her. I keep whipping out return to sender, and just keep wailing on her. I'm doing the best I can to do as much damage to her as I possibly physically can. Once I run out of salts, I decide to hide back a little bit behind these corners over here, because the enemies typically don't come over here, and that's also a good idea. If you hide back here, most of the time, they won't even mess with you. There is 2 sides to this, as you saw earlier. There's this side I'm going to right now, and then there's the other side of the stairs. You see what I'm hiding behind right now? This is a good piece of cover. I figured this out when I first played the game. Well, not when I first played it, but when I was doing 1999 mode, my first time ever, I came back here with a sniper rifle, started picking them off. That's Lady Comstock Fight 3. It's a patience game. That's really all this is. Because what I'm essentially doing is I'm trying my best to hide back here, hope to God that at some point Elizabeth's going to give me salts or health or something so I can run in there and get some damage. Now granted, I think you can run away, but be careful if you do, because I think if you do run away from these fights, I think she actually gets her health back. Elizabeth. Maybe. Starting to look like either the video is fucking up or at the time Elgato was fucking up. I don't know. It's hard to say. But whenever you run out and grab a sniper rifle, run right back over here. Run back to this very spot right here. And if you just, you know, keep peering out, keep whipping a mosquito, distract the enemies for just a little bit of time, and get some pop shots on her. That, to me, is the best piece of advice I can probably give for this fight. Because this fight is just retarded hard sometimes. It can be. But look at this. I'm over here wasting my time killing this guy instead of actually wasting Comstock. I could have done 3 to 4 or 5 different shots of the hand cannon straight on her. And, you know, I would have gotten in and out pretty relatively easy because I have return to sender. You know, send for less and all that stuff too. So I could have easily just ran in there and get some nice shots. But nope, I'm just being an asshole. So if you got the sniper rifle, tear open, grab some of that sniper rifle ammo and just use it. Just, you know, snipe her out. That's, to me, that's just one of the best benefits I can give you. If these guys run up to you, melee them. If they have a melee weapon, just start meleeing the hell out of them till they die. You know, if you need a quick distraction, just go ahead and whip out the mosquito. You know, I think the reason why it's flashing blue is because of the lightning strikes. That might be why. Maybe. I'm not really sure exactly. But just think, guys, once this fight is done and over with, you are done and over with, and there's nothing else left to do. So, thank God for that. Thank shit for that. Oh God, this is tough. It's a long one, guys. It's a long one. I don't remember how long the other ones are going to be, but I think after this we have like 2 more episodes left and then we're done. So, I'm gonna see if I can try to get those edited and done with today. And I hope. No, that wouldn't happen. There's too much shit on those videos. I remember now that there's no way. Shit. Burst gun sucks here, I feel like, but hey, at least it does something. So yeah, mainly if you're having trouble with ammo trouble, and if you don't have any salts for it, and you don't want to waste any salts for it, then just run out there and grab a gun or something if you can find one, or have Elizabeth do it for you, because essentially she'll just do it randomly. Typically when you run out of ammo for like both your guns, or just one of your guns specifically, she'll be like, hey, I got some ammo over here, so that does help out a little bit. Looks like Comstock's almost dead. It's hard to say. Anytime now. Nope, wait, hold on. And no, okay, I was gonna say, she's almost down and out from the count. She's getting close. Getting close. But again, like, staying back here behind this cover is a good spot to stay behind, because not only do the enemies typically not come back here very often, but they don't have much of a vantage point as much as you do. You have a really good vantage point for sniping here, so that's the best spot I can give you guys. That's the best I can give you. Hopefully you guys are visual learners, because I suck at commentary. It's hard to commentate for this shit. It's BioShock. It's a fucking shooter game. You know, like what do you want me to entail? Like, no matter what shooter game it is, it seems like no matter what, it's all just the same fluff, you know? There's relatively almost no skill involved half the time anymore. I mean, Infinite's probably the hardest shooter game I've played in a while, I mean, except for maybe Doom at least, Doom 2016. I don't play a whole lot of shooters that are technically considered super difficult, though. I'm sure there are some, but I just don't. It just doesn't seem like there's much. Oh, there you go. Lady Comstock's dead. Yeah, we won. Okay, good. Holy fuck. My question is, where the hell are we at in the video? Like, when's it gonna end? Should be ending anytime soon, though. I hope so. Yeah, I didn't cut this out. I honestly, to be honest with you guys, I just threw this stuff in and I was like, alright, we're good. I'll do a commentary for it. But hey, Comstock's dead, so Lady Comstock's dead, so we did a good job. That's all that. That's downtown Emporia for you. Holy shit. An hour and a half video. God, this is why these videos take forever to get done. And then it's going to be like 8 hours or so before it's completely rendered out. It's retarded. It's retarded how long these things take, folks. That's why it's so hard for me to do these, because they take forever. Take forever to commentate, take forever to edit, and take forever to fucking render. So, hey, sorry. But next weekend, I'm going to be having 2 weeks off. So hopefully, I'll have BioShock Infinite done. Hopefully before that's over. Why it wouldn't be. Hopefully I actually get started on doing other games instead of this one, like Luigi's Mansion. That'll be fun though. That'll be a good time. A good time right there. So how far are we in here yet? Okay, we're almost out. I think. I can tell. It's just damn small. Well, I think it's starting to fade out pretty soon. No, it should be fading out anytime soon now. Well, anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. I didn't have it fade out. Okay, shit. Well, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry for the commentary. It was super terrible, I know. It's an hour and a half long video. I apologize for that. So, hopefully I can help you with Lady Comstock fights. Got any more questions, just ask in the comments below if you need it. Or go watch somebody else's video on how to do it better than I did. So, anyway, take care, everybody.